So the scope of this project for B&Q is to basically close it down, to empty everything out of it and to make sure that it's ready to return back to the landlord in the condition that it was received in. B&Q will have contacted us and give us a spec, give us a brief of exactly what's required and the condition of the building that it was received in. And it's our responsibility to make sure that it returns to that standard. So the main goal really is to hit the deadline and to achieve it within budget. Obviously we have a date where we start work and start the operation within here, and there's a date that we need to hand it over to the landlord, and so we must hit that date because obviously the landlord is then going to hand it over to another client or another customer. So that's the main priority. And then obviously within budget is another key area where we need to make sure that we perform well to get the building cleared in time, get everything else that we need in terms of gas, electricity, water, and all the equipment out of the building. There's quite a lot of things involved, so quite a lot of monetary spend and even wagons as well.
Yes, so on this site we have various different skill sets. Myself, project coordinator, so I plan the process from start to finish, liaising with the client at regular intervals. I also coordinate between all third-party suppliers, for example electricians, gas engineers, the alarm company, signage installers, fire sprinkler company and the haulage companies. Then below me we have site manager who is SMSTS qualified and first aid trained. His main roles are the site safety and to ensure the ongoing health and safety of the site. He also completes all site inductions with various contractors and makes sure the project is on schedule, reporting into myself. He needs a good understanding of equipment process and different racking systems that are used, as we need to accurately report every single piece of equipment to return back to the supplier. Then we have a variety of different roles, including installers who are also storage trained and mute license holders. They basically dismantle the equipment palletized to a specific requirement set out by the client. We have 2 FLT drivers on site who have completed a comprehensive training course for the relevant FLT they're using. Their main role is to load the lorries with the correct equipment, maximising pallet space. And then below that we have various different roles, including mute drivers, installers, who basically palletise, rack everything up. And for this site so far we have uplifted 380 pallets, which is a total of 17,500 different items of equipment. We've had 32 collections over a 4-week period.
The biggest challenge so far, trying to get the lorries loaded outside in the snow. I think that's basically it. That's the biggest challenge we've had. We addressed that challenge by getting the pallets outside ready for the forklift, getting grit and sand down to give the forklift some grit to stop it from sliding in the snow.
Most rewarding part of the project so far is the job being done without any accidents and without any major issues within the project really.
There are always different challenges that you come up against on site, and for sure that's absolutely something we will always do is learn from any of the experiences and make sure that we improve on the next one. So making sure that the client's requirements are met are really important to us. This is why we work towards all of the phasing plans and make sure that those are met.
The feedback we've received from stakeholders has been excellent so far. We've gained additional work out of it, or additional closures out of it. The stakeholder after the first closure got in touch with us, said how impressed they were, the speed we did it. It was great feedback to receive, and that was quickly passed on to the teams as well, because they're the ones that are delivering it. They're the ones on site at the coalface, they're the ones delivering it, so it's relaying it back to them. And to be fair, then they're asking me to be on the next project as well, so that helps that process. So we've done two other ones of these so far, all of varying sizes as well. So it's then taking learnings from that as well to adjust our capacities, our workload, our requirements because of the different sizes. So from a small to a medium to a large, getting that feedback from the client is really rewarding. When you see more coming through, that's real. It shows that you're doing a good job.
So successful closure to me is basically working on a daily basis, clearing out what we need to clear out every single day, making sure everything's worked that we need to work, and it's also safe for the guys to work in.
This project contributes to the broader goals to Bluestones One in the way that we can show the retail sector that not only are we a specialised merchandising company, but we can also do all different aspects of retail, whether it be closures, store openings, merchandising. We're experts in the retail field, so there's lots of different roles that we can play within the retail world.